Good afternoon. Friday Eve it is, and today's actually a new moon for any of you all who keep track of that kind of thing. Um, New moon is actually supposed to be a time of manifestation, like setting your intentions for all of the wonderful things that you want to occur in your life or accomplish or whatever the case may be, but setting intentions for this new phase of the moon, right? And so, with that said, with that in mind, today's Thoughtful Thursday is brought to you by my sleepiness I had this morning, or my drowsiness. So I took some allergy medicine last night because whatever. I was feeling allergy symptoms, and so it made me drowsy, right? And so this morning when I got up, my alarm went off, and I was supposed to get up and work out. I won't say supposed to. My alarm went off so that I could work out before starting my day, right? Because in my life, if I don't do it early, it doesn't happen. And so I laid there longer than I should have, hit snooze a couple of times, and then finally was like, you know what, go away, alarm. And so I laid there and I was thinking, like, man, if I don't get up and work out, nobody's gonna know, right? Like, am I going to get in trouble? I mean, nobody's waiting on me. Like, this would just be my little secret with myself, And so I had this debate for quite some time of whether or not I was going to get up and work out, or if I was going to stay in the bed and sleep this drowsiness off, right? And so, it's easy to do either one of those things. There was no massive obstacle preventing me from getting out of my bed and walking down the stairs into my basement and walking on the treadmill, right? But there's also no massive barrier preventing me from staying in the bed and sleeping this thing off, okay? So either decision would have been so easy, and if I didn't tell y'all this right now, nobody would know. Okay? Whether I did or whether I didn't, nobody would know except for me. And so I think I mentioned, about a month ago, I was reading a book or listening to a book called The Slight Edge. And that's, kind of the gist of it is doing the things that are easy not to do. And since I operate function and fitness is one of those things that for some is easy not to do, okay? But when you choose to do it, what motivates you to do it, all right? What motivates you to do that exercise, when we know that it's easy not to do that exercise, right? Are you thinking about your health? Are you thinking about how you'll feel later? Are you thinking about that bacon cheeseburger you ate the night before? What is your goal, right? Because, this whole easy thing, easy to do, easy not to do thing, it only comes into play when you have a goal in mind, right? And for me, it's to be healthy. I don't have a specific weight goal that I want to achieve. I'm not trying to lose weight. I'm not trying to gain weight. But for me, it's about being healthy. The ability to get up and do what I want to do. For any of you who follow me, on Facebook or Instagram, I rode 10 miles on Sunday and suffered, no ill effects. Well, except for a sore butt. But you can't train against that, right? But I was able to get on a bike and ride and come back. I wasn't massively sore the next day. I wasn't laid up on the couch or debilitated. And so I exercise to keep up with my fitness for that reason, so that I can go out and ride a bike, when I want to. I can go for a hike when I want to. I can, drop down on the floor and do some push-ups if I wanted to. I don't want to right now. But if I wanted to, and not suffer the next day or days after, right? So again, what is your goal? Why do you choose your easy, right? Why do you choose the easy way of doing something or the easy way of not doing something when nobody's looking, Okay, so that's a whole nother conversation of, what we do when nobody's looking. But choosing your easy, things that are easy to do, easy not to do. What is your goal though, right? So let's first establish that. What is your goal? Your health goal, your wellness goal, your fitness goal, your nutrition goal, your habits, okay? Your goals there. Establish that first, and then let's do the things that are easy not to do. All right, that's our challenge, but that's where our growth happens. Okay, when you are continuously doing those things that are easy not to do, you become a whole nother person. Right? You accomplish things that you didn't think you can accomplish. You learn things, you have new experiences. It's amazing what can happen when you start making those decisions to do the things that are easy not to do, especially when nobody's watching. All right, when somebody's watching, that's a little different, right? But when nobody's watching, doing those things, eating, the sweet potato instead of the French fries, right? Eating that salad instead of the Philly cheesesteak sandwich. Nobody's watching. It's up to you to make that easy choice. There's no massive obstacle in front of you. There's no reason why you cannot. Maybe you don't want to, but that's something different, right? So when we're talking about, health and fitness, changing our lives, changing our bodies, growing in any way, shape, or form, remember the slight edge. And remember, yes, it's easy to not do something, but it's also easy to do something as well. All right? Not going to talk your ear off anymore, from here. But, just as the week continues and into next week, think about those things, that are easy for you. All right. Stay safe. Wash your mask. Wash your hands. Be well. And I will see y'all next week.